We're just pressing the button to go live to the world right now. 1, 2, press.
We grew in the last year from 50 million people to 150 million people.
When you work at Instagram, you've been given the chance to change the world and improve the world in an interesting way.
If you do technology, you are in it to make something new and huge and fascinating. You are an inventor at your core, and inventors want to make big things.
A lot of the great stuff in the world has been done in these collections of ambitious people.
We don't want to be Facebook, we don't want to be Google, and we want to be up there with all those other sites that change the internet.
It's having an idea that's never been tried before or never been tried in this way.
If you're not working 12 hours a day, it's your fault that you're not successful.
Startups are really hard.
It's 24/7 nights and weekends. That's a given. If you're not working on the weekends, you're not a startup.
Actually, startups are really fucking hard.
You don't know, and you give it a shot and you put everything you have into it and see if you can make something out of it.
It starts as a garage band, but it moves into an entire massive production company when it's successful.
$100,000 in the bank, 3 months to live, and we better hurry.
Sometimes even though there is funding, if the team can't execute,
The execution you've showed me is not strong.
things can go sideways.
That's what friends do when they fuck up. They apologize, you arrogant asshole.
Part of the venture experience has to be a perfect storm.
The expression elevator pitch means to summarize your idea in just a few words. We actually have a big freight elevator that VCs are going to ride down in with startup.
All right, let's go. Let's hear it. It's Skype on wheels.
If you can deliver all the power to you, but I think you live in a fantasy world. It's what it is. No, you guys are doing a hardware solution? No, this isn't your hardware.
You know, I've had this tool on my Palm Pilot since 19 diggity D.
If you don't dream big, who's gonna dream big for you? You just gotta go for it.
Corey and I were sitting in the kitchen and he came up with this brilliant idea. It could become the real-time polling system for the world. This is about a bunch of incredible technology people that have never quite done something that they could, for the rest of their lives, say, that was really awesome.
It turns out that working 20-hour days, week over week, has some negative health effects.
How are you feeling? Well, nervous, I'm out of money.
I basically just concluded that we don't have enough money. Do you guys love payroll? Something you're attached to?
I kind of like it.
It's okay.
Well, you're about to raise money.
This is the first time I've ever raised money before I had a revenue.
Well, that's what you think.
We were only looking for 250K, but we ended up raising 400K.
I'm living on the floor right now. We're just so busy, we have not had the time to make that trip over to Bed Bath & Beyond to Target.
This is literally the startup life.
I got a bug bite on my butt.
Alright, I'm trying to sleep. So shut the light off. Thank you.
We want to show the boys out there that girls can do it even better than them. I'm 48 years old. I'm the mother of 3.
We met at a Harvard alumni reunion, about 20 years apart. I was in an MBA program. Instead of spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, I think there's a lot that you can learn from just going out and doing it.
This is 500 Startups. We're about a 1-year-old venture capital fund and incubator or accelerator. Our model is really kind of betting on undiscovered talent. We've invested in about 160 companies.
It's Monday night. Today's meeting was pretty terrible, I would say. It turned into an argument.
Hello, this is Joey with Earbits. I actually spent a good portion tonight going to a Y Combinator event about how to get new users. And you think to yourself, like, am I portraying weakness about the company? Is that good or bad for business? And it's kind of a strange situation because that's how you get good advice from people, and the same thing could be true for this video. That's today's lesson. All right, take care.
At the time we created Twitter, there was no limit. You could send any number of messages out. Jack, who, having been the inventor, was then put in charge of the project at that time, said, I'm putting my foot down, it's 140 characters, that's how much you get for your message. One could change the world with 140 characters.
Technology is like the great equalizer that takes people based on their ideas and their intent and lets you scale. If you believe that people are ultimately good, then I think the internet's a really good thing for us. And the threat at the same time is also that technology can take bad ideas and bad intent and scale them just as quickly.
I've joined the cult. I've joined the cult. What's backward? I want to shoot with a big gun.
Hello, everybody.
Come back to Here's an Idea.
A black man's
Dinner time.
On things. So
here in this room, we have an amazing opportunity. We can actually make a difference, to have an impact on our families, to have an impact on our country, and maybe even, if we're lucky, to have an impact on the world.